She sent out over 2,000 email blasts with my criminal record. She sent over 200 letters to all my family members.
That is not true. I sent out one blast about your criminal record.
Here's Annette's first Facebook message, June 21st, 2011. That's provided by Annette. Kanda and blank, with all of your interest in my life, friend me so we can all keep in touch. No reason to watch from a distance. No secrets here. That is why you all can see my life. So let's make the playing field a little fair. Show me who you are. I would love the opportunity to look at your life and make comments about it. Okay, so Annette sent this to you out of the blue. This was the first thing you ever got from her.
Yes.
She says, with all of your interest in my life, what's she talking about?
We didn't even know she existed. We had no interest in her life.
And she's saying, friend me so we can all keep in touch. You never met her, never talked to her, whatever.
Didn't even know what she looked like.
Okay. But you do have something in common. You have somebody that you had a relationship with in high school that she later had a relationship with for, you say, a short period of time.
Yes.
So was there jealousy over this?
I'm here. Maybe you can tell me that. I want to find out why she won't leave me alone. Why is this become such an obsession with her to destroy family members, to contact me, to contact employments?
So you do want to be here, and you are looking for some help with this woman.
Yes, I want resolution. I want it to be over.
You say she stalks you on Facebook, Google profiles, emails you, has contacted your employment, right? Has she gotten you fired?
Yes.
So she's called places you worked and said, oh, hey, here's something you don't know about Kanda.
Well, what happened is she kept calling. She kept calling them, and they thought me to be a liability, so they let me go.
Okay. She's also contacted your family?
Yes.
Your friends, relatives?
Yes.
What does she say to them?
She refers to this lawsuit that she says that she still has with us, which was dismissed by the judge in Arizona.
Oh, she actually sued you, right?
She sued us for $400,000 because she said I was harassing her.
And that was dismissed with prejudice,
Yes.
as I understand, which means
That
she
is
can't
correct.
bring it again.
Within a week, she has filed an appeal, so we are in the appeal process with that
Good luck
now.
with that. Your position is you're just out there going along with your life. You're married, got a life, got a job. You're just kind of mind your own business. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, this woman writes to you and says, oh, you're so interested in me. And you did nothing to trigger that.
She claims I had an affair with this ex-boyfriend who lives 1,500 miles away.
Annette says that I'm stalking her, but she is the one stalking me. I feel scared every day. She's taken away my dignity, my self-worth. I truly feel that my family and I are in imminent danger from her. I have grandchildren. Who's to say she wouldn't go and kidnap one of them? I am afraid that Annette would kill me if she had the chance. All of this from a woman that I've never met.
Now, Kanda says Annette has been cyber stalking and stalking her since 2011. But Annette says, no, Kanda is the one that's obsessed with her. Take a look.
I've never met Kanda in person, and I don't understand her obsession with me at all. I emailed my ex-boyfriend, Kanda, and her best friend, and my email said, you love my life, show me who you are. Kanda reacted with hundreds of emails. Kanda told me that she was never going to go away. I lived in terror. I've received up to 6,000 emails in one day from Kanda. She has stolen my identity, plastered things all over the internet, emailed friends, family, as if it was me. I have copied so far 3,000 posts. I'm a psycho. I can't keep a boyfriend. I can't keep a husband. It has become a full-time job tracking Kanda. Nothing that I found out was what I expected, and nothing surprises me. I do know that Kanda's ex-husband has died. When I found out she was in prison for forgery and theft, similar to my complaint, I was like, this woman needs to be stopped. Normal people do not behave this way. I am so tired of being harassed and obsessed over, and I want Kanda to leave me alone. She's crazy. She got me mad to fight, and now I'm mad, and I'm gonna win the fight.
Well, I asked Kanda to go backstage so I could speak to Annette by herself. These women have never met, but they will soon. I wanted to talk to you. Now, Kanda thinks you're stalking her.
So
Are
I've been
you?
told. I am keeping track for a lawsuit.
Oh, you mean the one that's been dismissed with prejudice that's on appeal?
That's on appeal.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're hoping that the appellate court is going to find merit
Yes.
and reverse this, send it back to the judge to reconsider.
Yes.
Okay. And do you have an attorney for that?
No.
Because I think an attorney would tell you that that's like a huge long shot. You sued her because she's harassing you.
Harassment, identity theft, money, false reporting.
But didn't you start this with the first contact?
Actually, no, but yes.
Gotcha.
All of the contact directed towards me was through the ex-boyfriend. And so finally I got tired of it and I sent an email that said...
Okay, so you did send the first digital contact.
Yes.
Forgive me if I'm missing something here, but why do you care? You're not in a romantic relationship with this guy. They live 1,500 miles apart. I don't know how far you live apart. Why do you care what she's doing or not doing?
Because she's using my identity to do it. She's creating profiles in my name, sending emails through those profiles to friends and family.
And you say you have 40,000 documents that you collected on Canada?
40,000 pages.
What's
Because she mails me 1,700 page emails. So it doesn't take long to get to 40,000 when the emails are...
She sends you 1,700 page emails?
Yes. Longer than the New Testament.
You're saying you're being stalked, but I want to be sure that I've got this right. You've contacted the wife of Candace's ex.
Yes.
You sent an email to Candace's husband.
The current husband?
Yes.
Yes.
You sent an email to her brothers and stepmom.
2 of her brothers, yes.
You sent letters to Candace's third husband, and you're still in contact with him.
Yes.
You called the police on her twice.
I called once for the beginning of the harassment and once for the identity theft.
Right. And you released her mugshot online, her criminal record online.
They were already online.
But you put them out there again.
I put them, yes.
You got her fired at least once.
Only if the school fired her. I did not know if the school had fired her or not.
And you contacted the school where she currently works to report her criminal activity.
Her criminal past, yes.
Okay. And then you filed a lawsuit against her and her husband for $400,000.
Among other things.
Right.
I was told
did
the
you
only
create
way...
a blog with her name?
Yes, I did. I warned her I was going to, though. If she didn't leave me alone, I was going to make everything she said to me public.
Why
And I
did they
that.
dismiss your lawsuit? They do that when you file something without merit. They dismiss it with prejudice.
Actually, they dismissed it, according to them, because the request for relief was not within their power.
Couldn't award you what you wanted?
Right.
They dismissed it with prejudice, which means we're dismissing this and we're doing it in such a way that you cannot fix it, amend it, and refile it.
Correct.
So this is done. You cannot bring this lawsuit again. And that's reserved for causes of action that lack merit.
Okay. Maybe I lack merit, but I want my identity back.
Well, I'm not saying you lack merit, but I think your cause of action apparently was adjudged by the court to lack merit. Let's take a break, and I think it's time for Candace and Annette to meet for the first time. We're going to get to the bottom of who's stalking who here.
So this is interesting. They're both accusing each other. Maybe we don't know who to believe, but the court ruled against Annette, and Dr. Phil says that her case would have been perceived as being without merit. So the fact that she's claiming she has 40,000 pages of emails is interesting, because my first thought is, well, if you have 40,000 pages, why have you submitted that to the Dr. Phil show? Can we see some of these? Can Dr. Phil corroborate that because you provided that information? Like, she's making all these accusations, but it has not been said if she's actually provided documents to back it up. But we do know that she has emailed Candace and apparently all of her family, her most immediate family, and called her jobs, both jobs, one of which fired her. Candace's criminal record was brought up, but we don't know yet what that is or why she has a criminal record. So I guess we got to figure out who's stalking who, or are they both stalking each other?
I know anything and everything that can be found on Candace. I know of her prison record, divorces, other identities that she's stolen. I was online and it said, look up your friend's mugshots. She had a mugshot. I posted it everywhere. I started contacting people from her past. When I spoke with other women that she has harassed, they weren't strong enough. They just hid from her. But I've got to win my identity back.
It's time to get to the bottom of this war and have Annette and Candace meet for the first time since this started 3 years ago. So Candace, why don't you come on out and join us? So, Kenda, meet Annette.
See her?
Annette, meet Kenda. So, anything you girls want to say to each other? You've said a lot about each other. Is there anything you want to say to each other?
I want to tell you something. You won. You have taken away my self-worth, my dignity. You have made me not trust.
Kanda, I don't have that power.
You do have that
No,
power.
I do not.
You did it.
Nope.
And you said in those blogs that you were going to do it. You need to stop.
I need you to stop. You are the only one that has any power in this. You stop emailing people. You stop copying my Facebook and sending it to
How can I get
the
to your
ex-boyfriend.
Facebook when I'm blocked?
Stop. Why are you on my Google account? Copying everything.
Because you filed for restraining orders on her at least 2 previous times, right?
Nope. Once.
Once?
Once.
And was it granted?
No, it was not. The judge in Washington.
And you filed for restraining orders on her.
Got them twice.
And were they granted?
Yes.
But the third one, she told the judge that we were past or present sexual partners.
I think you need to go back and read it.
I think I did go back and read it.
This is, okay, I'm not going to be an he said, she said type of situation. This needs to stop. She has contacted employments. She has made stories to family members. She sent out over 2,000 email blasts with my criminal record. She sent over 200 letters to all my family members.
That is not true.
I am speaking.
I sent out one blast about your criminal
I am
record.
speaking. And you're going to quit this. You complain about and you write about my criminal prosecution, but what you're doing is criminal. You should go to jail, and I hope that you do.
Did you say she posted what you called fat pictures of you?
Yes. It's in my blog with my name on it.
What's the point of doing that?
The reason that I created the blog in her name is to track her information.
Why did you post a picture of her that, was it because it was unbecoming?
No. It looks like Kanda.
Well, did she ask you about that, and did you respond, yep, I did. You poke sticks, you're mean, and I said you're fat.
I might have said that.
Did you say, I can't fix nor change you being fat, that's all on you. I can tell you that the ex-boyfriend likes my 130 pounds. He enjoys looking at and complimenting my body.
I might have said that.
My feeling is, though, it's not your business whether I'm fat or not.
My business is, it's not your business at all. My life is none of your business. You emailed me and said, we need to talk. And I texted you and said, is this Kanda? Let's talk.
Actually,
Yes.
you sent me a text at 5:13 in the morning that said, I need to apologize to you. How do I
Nope,
do that?
I did not say I need to apologize.
And he's got the
whole
text on
transcript
that.
Dr. Phil has. The entire transcript.
So,
Did you get 337
Yes.
texts from her?
yes, in one
No.
day.
In one day?
Nope.
You said she publicly made fun of your grief over losing your son
Yes.
and your mom.
Yes.
How
Never.
did she do that?
She said that I did not go to the funeral. There was no funeral for my mother. And she also, in a statement, said that my son committed.
Did you do that?
I did in an argument on, I did say, you didn't go to your mother's funeral, what's up? That seemed weird to me, that you wouldn't go to your mother's funeral.
Why is that any of your business?
Why is she pestering me?
Well, that's not an answer. Why is it your business what she does about her mother's death and how her son died?
I have no idea how her son died, and I don't ever remember saying anything about her son committing suicide.
This is a situation that I have with you. You only have one side of the story. You have never sat down with my husband and I and gotten all the facts.
I never will, Kanda.
Exactly.
You're a thief, you're a con artist, you're a liar, you're a manipulator. We have nothing in common.
And what does your writing tell me about you?
What does my writing tell you about me? That I had a bad childhood? That I don't like you?
23
What does my writing say? That I own diamonds because I didn't have to marry men?
So if you...
Yes.
That was your writing.
No, Kanda made a comment, well, at least my husband's married me. And I took it as a dig.
Do we have
And
that
I
quote
wait-
somewhere? Do we have that quote somewhere?
Oh, hell, I don't know.
The thing is, it's none of your business, period. The
You-
point blank, none of your business. We have not contacted you. I have not talked to
You
anybody in
sent
your family.
me a $30,000
Where are
bill
they?
for pain and suffering.
Where's all the
Because I
documents?
slept with a single man. While you were
23,000.
married, I slept with a single man. While you were married, having an affair with my ex-boyfriend, You were coming forward.
Right.
Yes. You
And
were.
see, this is how the stories get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well,
And this
you know
is why
what?
I'm
This
upset.
ex is on the phone, and we're going to talk to him when we come back.
Okay, so at this point, we can tell that Annette is very mean. She's out here mocking Candace's weight, making comments about her son's passing, making accusations about that, talking about how she chooses to grieve her mother's passing. And like Candace says, that's none of her business, so why is she talking about that on the internet? I just think Annette's not making a very good case for herself, and I feel like the meanness is starting to come across. Once Kanda came onto the set and they're here facing each other, I feel like I can see this mean streak coming through Annette. Maybe I'm imagining things, but that's how it looks to me. And so far, we still have no comments about her submitting these documents to Dr. Phil. She's made all these accusations, and the accusations are outlandish, but still, we have had no evidence to show for it. If she has 40,000 emails, she should have given that to Dr. Phil, right?
Candace says for the past 3 years, Annette has been stalking her and won't leave her alone. Annette says just the opposite. She says Candace is obsessed with her. Annette says she's tried to call a truce in April 13 by posting a public apology to Candace. Take a look.
She asked me for a public apology probably 50 times. Well, finally this day I had had enough. And I said, I'm ready, let's do this. So I sat down and I wrote a 7-page document of what I was sorry for. And I tell her, we split, I am sorry. I'm sorry that she believes he pays my bills. I'm sorry for her feeling like she has to be superior to me. I counted exactly how many times I said, I'm sorry. There's 96 I'm sorry's in this letter of apology.
She took no accountability, no responsibility. It was still my fault. She was sorry that I had such a lousy life. She was sorry I didn't have a husband that loved me. She just went on and on and on. She was sorry for what she thought my life was, not for the harm that she was doing. I thought, that's not an apology letter.
Okay, that wasn't really meant to be an apology, right? That was sarcastic.
No, I am sorry about many things that I said in that letter. I did take responsibility for calling her names and even the fat. I even apologized. I'm sorry that I called you fat. And I'm sorry that things have gotten this crazy. And that was, the apology letter was almost 2 years ago. And there was many things that I was sorry, in the beginning of it, I'm sorry I ever contacted you.
Did you fake a suicide?
No, she was told that I committed suicide so that she would leave me alone.
Who told her?
The ex-boyfriend.
Did you ask him to?
Yes, I did. I said, the only way this is going to get resolved is if I die or change my name.
Because didn't you send her a text and say, my fake suicide was to get you to leave me alone? Nothing more or less?
The ex-boyfriend texted her that I was dead. I went in for a mental health evaluation at her request.
You went and subjected yourself to a mental and emotional evaluation because of her?
Yes, she called the sheriff and
Oh, I
sent
see.
them to my home.
I see. Because of the suicide?
She had violated the restraining order by contacting me. I called the sheriff.
Okay. Did you violate the restraining order?
By accident, yes, I did. Once. Okay, in 2 years and 6 months, I once hit the reply button and Candace was in the reply. Once in 2.5 years.
The only connection between these two women is a man. He was Candace's high school boyfriend, right?
For a couple of months, yes.
Almost 30 years ago for a couple of months. And then you dated him in 2011.
Met him in 2010, dated him in 11.
2011. He's
And
joining
12.
us on the phone today, but he says he doesn't even want his name revealed, and I don't.
I would love
I have-
to reveal his name if he's going to be on the phone.
No. I totally respect that.
I think it's fair.
I do. I totally respect that. So, hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. What can you say to help me out here? I'm trying to get all this to stop. I'm trying to get all this to quit. And you seem to be the link between the two inadvertently. What can you add here?
There's a lot of lies being told, and I didn't even want to do this so that I'm hoping I don't start up contact again with Candace. I do not want any more contact with her. She emails all the time, and she's been leaving me alone here recently. That was the risk, that I don't want anything to do with this so that she doesn't contact me again.
Okay, well, this is good to know. So you're saying you don't want any contact with Candace in this?
The only contact I would have anything acceptable to is payments for the money she stole.
Oh.
Okay, so you borrowed some money from him?
No.
In 2010?
No.
And you were supposed to pay
There's
it
a
back?
check. Look at the check. Look at the
And then
canceled
he
check.
owes us $23,000.
Look
so
at the
he-
invoice, and
he
she
needs,
included.
Okay.
She included Annette
And the thing
in
is,
the invoice.
is
so-
that loan was
okay.
put on there after. So he needs to be really careful here.
Okay,
What? Look at the date.
here's the
Look at
canceled
date.
check, 4510.
Oh, this is getting out. I'm not going to argue with her.
Okay, you can just talk. You can just talk to
Con
me.
artist, I am not going to do this with her.
Okay, well, you can just talk to me. I'm looking at the check right now. It's made out to Candalee on 4510 for $5,000, and it says loan.
Yes, Candace is lying. She's lying about stuff today. She's a con artist and a thief. Everything is lies. Her whole life is a lie.
You have had a relationship with Annette, right?
Yes.
And you still do?
I'd hopefully we could be friends, but not anything, not any close relationship. I just want it to stop and get out of my life and never, ever come back into my life unless it's about paying the loan back, because that's on principle.
Okay, I have
Principle
two.
of the thing.
Right, and I have two questions for you. Did you tell Annette that if she can get that $5,000 back, she can keep it?
Yeah, she can have it. She deserves it.
Yeah.
She's worked. There's so much stuff that she's done to try to prove Canada is a con artist and a thief, and in my opinion, that's what her long-term goal is to stop the lawlessness that Canada does.
You said, I don't want to criticize Annette. You don't want her against you. She can be evil.
If she wanted to make somebody's life miserable, she could probably do it.
Yeah, but whatever it is you do, you just want to go do it in peace and be left alone.
Exactly.
Well, let's start that right now. I'm going to say goodbye.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.
Good luck.
Annette says Canada has the power to make Annette leave her alone. I'll ask Annette what she means when we come back.
To this day, I am not sure what Annette really wants from me. She is a insecure person that either can't maintain her own life or is so obsessed with mine, she has to make sure that there is a failure around every turn for me. I truly believe that Annette has destroyed my reputation.
I have told Canada on many occasions that she has the power to make all of this stop. I am so tired of being obsessed over, and I want Canada to leave me alone. She's crazy.
Well, Canada wrote to me desperate for help to stop Annette from stalking her. But Annette says, look, it's absolutely the other way around. She's being stalked by Canada. The battle between these two women has gone on for 3 years. Now, we spoke to the police while researching this show, and they said they would like Canada and Annette to stop wasting their time and their resources. They say they have important work to do. They have people that truly need help, and they don't want to be involved in this. Now, Annette says she has no intention of stopping unless Canada does one thing. What is that?
If Canada would tell the truth, the whole thing would go away.
You know, it's always the same. I even testified before Congress about cyberbullying. And one of the number one messages I had is, if you're being cyberbullied, unplug. Just unplug. You ask me, how can I stop this? I'm telling you, you can stop it by unplugging. You know, there's a point at which you have to decide, do you want to turn the page in the book or close the book? It's time to close the book. Do you agree with what I'm saying?
I agree.
She has agreed to stop. You need to just stop. You just need to stop. You just need to. What you're doing is astoundingly unbecoming to you. It's not effective in terms of altering her behavior in any way. You just need to stop.
What would you like me to stop?
You're saying you're not going to stop. You're going to continue warning the world about her. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe not the world, but
Okay, so you said, what do I want you to stop? That's what I want you to stop. I want you to stop appointing yourself as the gatekeeper for the world or anyone else concerning her. On public television with millions of witnesses,
millions.
that you will stop using her name, contacting anyone about her or to her.
Okay? Yes. If she is in charge, if she is in charge of your Social Security number, I will call you and tell you that that's not a good idea.
Okay, so you're not going to stop.
Well, maybe not that. If somebody...
Okay, then you get what you ask for.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just telling you. You said you wanted this to stop. You don't want this to stop. You want this to continue on. My advice to you is that you let this drop. If you choose not to, then I've long said when you choose the behavior, you choose the consequences.
Okay.
And that will be on you.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you need to unplug, forget this woman, move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that took a turn that I wasn't expecting. So in this episode, we have Candace and Annette. They're both accusing each other of stalking each other, and it seems to be triggered by the fact that they both dated the same man. Candace dated this man briefly in high school. These women are far beyond high school at this point. And then Annette dated this man at sometime like a couple years before the stalking. I guess the stalking's been happening for 3 years, so 3 years before the stalking. Throughout this episode, I was feeling like I was more on Candace's side because she just seemed like the victim, right? Annette had all these accusations and she threw around some big numbers, 40,000 pages of emails, and each email is like 1,700 pages or something. I don't know, it was crazy, but there was never any mention of these documents being submitted to the show, so it wasn't confirmed if that's true or not. I was thrown off by Candace having a criminal record, and we weren't told why she has a criminal record. Well, it turns out that the ex claims that Candace stole money from him, is engaging in other criminal activity. I thought I heard the word fraud mentioned, so maybe that's why she has served time in prison, because I heard the word prison. So maybe she's a con artist. She's been accused of that. And that's probably where the criminal record comes from. I felt like Annette was being very mean-spirited in mocking Candace's weight and talking about her son's passing and her mother's passing and all that. Maybe Annette is a mean person, but also in addition to that, Candace has been stalking. So I guess at the end of the day, they are stalking each other. I guess. I don't know. But what do you guys think of this episode? Who do you think is stalking whom? And who do you think is the actual victim here, or is there no victim? What do you think about what the ex had to say? He seemed to be very angry with Candace and said he would like to remain friends with Annette. So that's interesting. He made it clear there's no romantic situation happening, but did he really want to be friends with Annette, or is he just afraid of getting on her bad side? Because he seemed afraid of her. So this is just wild to me. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about this. Who's lying, who's telling the truth? And tell me why on earth you think these women would be going at each other like this over a man that one of them dated in high school. These are adults. Why are they behaving like children? But y'all let me know. Drop it in the comments.